Hello again everybody, and welcome to our television and internet coverage from the World Hockey Champions Trophy in Rotterdam. We're in the second day, and again all 6 teams are in action, and in this one coming up we've got 2 squads who are first day losers as Korea take on Spain. With just 1 game completed today, we see now that Argentina have gone to the top of the table. A really surprise victory for the South Americans over the Olympic champions of Australia, that by 2 goals to 1. Korea scored 3 against Australia, but it wasn't enough yesterday as the defence leaked 5, giving Korea little chance of avoiding a loss. And Spain, of course, played in a high-quality match against the Dutch, losing by 3 goals to 1. Spain are here without the great Victor Sojo and are nursing the dependable Eddie Tubau back through a serious back injury that affects his hamstrings as well. It sounds pretty serious to me. The Olympics drawing ever closer, it's no surprise that Spain are exercising great caution with Tubau. Tubau left out of the 16 again today, but sitting just a few metres from me up in the grandstand here. Good crowd in as ever in Holland, where they really do like their hockey. And teams now out on the pitch and lined up, and we are waiting the national anthems. Hendricks there on the team bench, the coach of Spain. He'll still be smarting from that defeat to his native Holland yesterday. And then of Korea, who yesterday I have to say were frankly disappointing, careless in defence and unusually for them outrun by the Australians. Be keen to re-establish their credentials in this game then against Spain. Bit of extra spice for this one. These two are drawn together in the same Olympic pool, so this we can expect to be a cagey affair with neither coach wanting to show the other too much on the day. The Spanish lineup, no changes from their 16 today. Kiko Cortez, who had a strange game really yesterday, made a couple of unusual errors for him, keeps his place in goal. Solid looking back line, but up front Polomat without his usual striking partner Eddie Tubau. But Santi Freixa now restored to the Spanish lineup, a powerful figure on the right hand side of the attack. Korea too look to be a pretty settled outfit. Their goalkeeper Dong Sik Ko, influential and towering figure under their crossbar. Plenty of hard-running players there. An exciting attacking unit as well. So this game could be an open affair. The Korean huddle there in the blue and red today. And Spain playing in the yellow and red singlets. Myung-Yun Cho there, the Korean coach, looking Mr. Cool with the sunglasses on there. Weak sunshine. Maurits Hendricks there, Spanish coach, also modelling the shades. Hendricks will have been impressed with some of the Dutch play yesterday, less impressed I think with the way his team performed. Our umpires, Andy Mayer there from Scotland, and he's joined today by a Dutch umpire, Roel van Aert. And it's Van Aert on the our camera side, Andy Mayer in front of the very impressive Hockey Club Rotterdam clubhouse. Ken Reid, our tournament director there, is making a point to the Korean camp. I think we're almost ready to go here. There's Roel van Aert, Dutch umpire, and away we go. Ramon Allegri out on that far side, trying to play Santi Fresher in. Fresher just 2 goals away from the all-time Spanish goal-scoring record in Champions trophies, held at the moment by Xaviano. This is Yo for Korea. Back for Jang, their corner specialist. Wun Kon Yo again. Good closing down there by Eddie Arbos, who's coming back from a shoulder injury. You see a bright pink bandage over that left shoulder as a precaution. He missed the finals of the European Hockey League through that injury. Cut a fairly forlorn figure looking over the fence at that one. Arm in a sling. Here he is. As I mentioned, these two sides playing in the same pool in the Beijing Olympic Games. They'll be keen to test each other out here. 2 cagey coaches, I'm sure, will be keeping something in reserve. Enrique drills it forward, looking for Polomat, but Jang was in there in a flash, knocking the ball away. Alexis Fabregas again, on for a Mats. Wild on that from a Mats. Although Spain weren't on top of their game yesterday against a lesser opponent than the Dutch, they might have got away with something, but 2 really sensational goals from the Dutch. One scored by Teun de Nooijer from excellent work by Matthias Brouwer. De Nooijer just losing his marker, Xavi Ribas, and a spectacular goal, an opening goal in the Champions Trophy for Lawrence Doherty, the Scot turned Dutchman. Chance there for Korea. Ramon Allegri happy to bash that one towards this near touchline. Seo there, the Korean. Strong presence in the Spanish circle. Ramon Allegri picking him up at the moment. Spanish captain there, Cisco Fabregas. Picked up a facial injury yesterday, received a couple of stitches just underneath the chin. Free hit goes to Spain, taken quickly. Spain looking to play this game at a high tempo. Good run. Was there a trip there? No, there wasn't. Santi Fresher just losing his footing. Perhaps a little bit slippery down there. Ribas coming forward. Nice ball out on the right hand side for David Allegri. Korea being hustled all over the pitch at the moment by an eager looking Spanish team. Korea won't mind a high tempo. very much part of their normal game as well. Damaged finger there by looks of things. That's painful. Yongbei Kim. Occupational hazard, I'm afraid, for hockey players. Might just have seen the plaster underneath Fabregas's chin. High one over the top. That more at place at Wimbledon than on the hockey field. Now, Fresher. Lovely ball forward for Arbos. And Arbos just not trapping that ball. Great skill there by Santi Fresher, who's had a frustrating 2008. Been out of the game for long periods through injury, but now restored to something like 100% fitness. And showing his eagerness. Arbos just missing out. Jang forward. Ribas had to be alert as Sio left it. Ribas' clearance over the top again, looking for a mat. And Jang penalised, stick too high. Spain want to get on with it quickly. Korea making sure they can't. And mat goes past 3 challenges, now 4. Oh, he went for the shot. Miss hit, it did come off the foot. Umpires consulting, and eventually Spain getting the corner. Don't think that's what a mat meant, and he just didn't get any power on it. Watch it again. On the reverse stick side, complete miss hit by a mat. He just got lucky there. Nowhere for Kim to go there as he tracks a mat back. So the first corner of the game, and it's gone to the Spaniards. They had 5 corners yesterday against Holland. Ribas put one of them away. There's Ribas. Santi Fresher has peeled off to the left of Ribas. And the Koreans have broken the line here. Ribas and Fresher, whatever they've got planned, is now exposed. Andy Mayer, the Scottish umpire, with his hand up in the air, waiting for the defence to set themselves again. Ramon Allegri to push the ball out. Ribas' show of beauty from Ribas, and Spain are ahead from the first penalty corner. Xavi Ribas. Lovely flick there from him. That's the 7th Champions Trophy goal for Xavi Ribas in what has been a long and successful career. Dong-sik Ko, the Korean goalkeeper, went to the right-hand side, but the ball beat him. And Ribas opens his account here. So Ribas looks to be on good corner form. Maurits Hendricks just makes a couple of notes. Great student of the game, very thorough coach, leaves nothing to chance. And he has done a fantastic job in Spain, not just with this team, but the whole Spanish hockey program now looks in very good shape. A country with a great hockey future ahead of it, and a very famous past as well, for that matter. Gaza. Back for Ribas, the goal scorer, now back in that deep defensive position. Young Enrique. Fabregas. And it's Ramon Allegri on the overlap. Played into the circle for brother David. And again there's a foot there. And it's another corner. Andy Mayer just saying yes, it was the foot. Difficult for the umpire to spot in there. Korea not looking particularly happy about life at the moment. They're on the ropes. They've already conceded 1. Now Spain do have options. Plenty of pressure standing just behind Ribas, but again it's pressure peeling off to the left. Ribas again takes on, well charged down but not clear. Coded well, Polomat with a shot. And a judge have come off the body. Back of the leg. Andy Mayer, I think, has heard enough here. And he's going to call one of the Koreans over, reaching into his pocket for a card. And it's Yongbei Kim. I don't know. May have been Chul Kim there, showing the green card. Not particularly clear. Apologies for that. Let's watch it again. That was a great save by Giant Ko. Ball coming off the back of the legs, really, of Cha. And a green card was certainly produced. So a third corner in quick succession for the Spaniards. Again, the Koreans just a little bit too quickly off the line. Different setup this time. Ribas' shots, and again it was flying to the top of the net. But this time Dong-sik Ko got a glove up to it and knocked it away. Good goalkeeping there. Again, lots of power. That was flying high. That would have ended up in the roof of the net. A big blast on the whistle from Andy Mayer. This time there's an injury. So Korea rocked by that Spanish goal, and they had to endure quite a lot of Spanish pressure since that. They'll be happy not to have fallen further behind. Haven't really found their own game yet. Now starting again from the back. This is Chul Kim. Ball played forward, up in the air off the body of Un Seong Hong. Now a Mat from his own half sets off, plays the ball forward. This is Oliver with a face mask as a precaution. Garza fires it out to the right hand side. David Lagree holds it on, holds it up well. Now Korea can break here on the left hand touchline. Really good pace about this attack. It's Captain Seo there showing a real turn of speed, and that will alert the Spanish to the danger. There he is, Yong Ho Seo. Over 220 caps for Korea, so plenty of experience in this Korean team. Korea with a free hit 7 metres away from that Spanish circle. Big drill in. There's Oliver with that face mask. Nice ball. Trying to get the ball into the circle, and lifting up in the air there dangerously off the defender's stick. Korea with another chance here to put the Spanish defence under some pressure. Zhang this time, the ball right on the edge of that Spanish circle. Bit of pushing and shoving in the circle. Big wind up there coming from Byung-hun Kim, but he couldn't find the shot. Zhang whips it back. Allegri runs the ball clear. Enrique back for Roddy Garza. Now Ribas wide on that right hand side. Back it comes through Garza. Korea come out trying to get the ball. Good pace on the pass for Amat, but for once Amat's normal silky first touch letting him down. Coach Cho looks on, an impassive figure. These two sides have met 6 times previously in the Champions Trophies, with Korea having the upper hand, having won 3 and drawn 1. The Spanish have another penalty corner here and a chance to inflict more damage on this Korean team. So not going the way of the Koreans at the moment, and Spain enjoying plenty of territorial advantage, and this now their 4th corner. Robin Allegri sets himself, whips the ball out. Santi Fresher this time with a shot. That was a brilliant save there by the goalkeeper. Went with his stick and must have seen it all the way. That was a really powerful effort, that, from Santi Fresher. And the goalkeeper produced a fantastic save there. Look forward to seeing that one again. Terrific. Great goalkeeping. And not a bad corner routine either. Spain do have the options. Whichever angle you look at it, that's a top draw save. And Korea will be very grateful to that giant there, Dong Sik Ko. Shared the lifts with Mr. Ko this morning, as we both went down to the lobby to come to the ground. Didn't leave too much room for the other passengers, I can tell you, with Mr. Ko and I in it. Now Gaza. Ramon Allegri controlling that right-hand side. Gaza again. Enrique making a run down the left-hand side. Rivas has a look, throws it over the top, looking for Enrique, who pulls the ball down, but is penalised. I think again the stick was adjudged to have been too high. Big and very knowledgeable crowd always here in Holland. They love their hockey. The Dutch are in action later today against their beloved neighbours, Germany, and that's always a little bit tasty. Here come Korea. Lovely ball forward. Sio. Rivas just strokes the ball 5 metres to his right to Gaza. Now it's Enrique again. Lovely pace pass there for Santi Fresher. Fresher just into the circle, and a really good effort there by Arbos, throwing himself headfirst at it. Got touch on the ball. Really good pace about that Spanish attack again. Quality ball from the back. Arbos there with close attention from his marker. Got the wrong side of his marker there. Oh, we're just about halfway through the first half here. Spain with their noses ahead thanks to that Xavi Rivas penalty corner. If you weren't able to join us earlier on today, Argentina, to my great surprise, got the better of Australia, winning that one by 2-1, and good value for money there. Argentina with goals from Lucas Villa and Thomas Argento, with Fergus Kavanagh getting an Australian consolation. All those goals coming in the first half. Jang for Korea. This is Cha. And a bit of pressure there. Good work by Segura Burrell. The major significance about this Champions Trophy is its proximity to the Olympic Games, and with sides still to be finalised for what will be the showpiece of hockey in 2008, the players are playing with the added burden of having to catch the selector's eye, either to keep in the reckoning or to force a way through. Lots of youngsters here with great aspirations. The Olympic Games very definitely hockey's crown jewel. They value their Olympic participation so very highly, and so they must. Now Burrell goes on a run, plays into the circle, and the goalkeeper came out to meet Fresher, and they collided there, both players legitimately going for the ball. Fresher seems to have come off worse, hardly surprising when you look at the amount of equipment that goalkeeper Coe is wearing, but he's okay. Burrell doing really well down the left-hand side, got away from his marker, got the ball in, and Santi Fresher committed as ever, and Coe coming in at the same time. Anxiety there for the Spanish, but he's okay. So, crude challenge there coming in and rightly penalised. That was Albert Salah with the assault. Jang. Chol Kim. Nice ball. Nicely lobbed over the top there for Kang. Back it goes for Chol Kim, now wide on the left hand side. Jang unopposed, now he makes a few yards into that Spanish half. Both players lost sight of the ball there. Garza comes away with it. Alex Fabregas trying to run through a very crowded midfield. Free hit right on the edge. Strong run there by Sung Hoon Yoon. Carlos Retegui there, the Argentine coach, watching on, delighted with his team's earlier victory. Looked a very happy man indeed after that game, and well he might. His team, despite the disappointments of missing out on the Olympics, are doing him proud here. Ribas preparing to take this hit, just waiting for somebody to come up to make a block for his aerial. And in the end he clips it all along the deck and very nearly hands possession back to the Koreans. Jang's got it now. Not for long. Ramon Alegre for Arbos. This is David Allegri down the right hand side. Played the ball in, and Santi Fresher was there. The ball was just whipped away from him in the nick of time there. Spain causing problems for Korea down that attacking right hand side. Now trying the luck on the left. Garza, Ribas, Garza again. Enrique. Oh, it's a simple goal in the end. Well, Santi Fresher, I think, will say the ball was already over the line. Polomat's also got a touch. We'll need a replay to sort out who will be credited with that one. It was going in anyway, I think, but Amat making absolutely sure. Second goal for Spain, all too easy. Well, I think Amat did get the final touch. A real goal poacher's instinct there. This is the angle that we really need. Oh yes, it was a metre or so away, wasn't it? So Paul Amat adds to Spain's lead here. 2-0 now they lead, and they're looking on good form here. So Santi Fraser still waiting to open his Champions Trophy account here in Rotterdam. Paul Amat this time denying him. Matt was absolutely right to play the ball. No guarantee that was going to go in. Now here goes Fraser again, running against Zhang. Good contest that. Fraser, Amat linking so well together. You put Tubau into this mix as well, and you've got a very potent forward line indeed. Zhang with the aerial, but blown there. Korea badly need a goal themselves. 11 minutes left in the first half. It's Kim. Plays the ball off the foot of Albert Salah. He'll have a free hit. No real intensity about the Koreans in this one. Struggling to get a foothold in the game. It's been about Spain pretty much throughout. Zhang coming forward now. A lovely ball. Oh, the reverse pass wasn't so clever. Not just the accuracy of the pass, but also the pace in which it's played. And we've seen a couple of defence-splitting passes from Spain who can play with real tempo. A long corner. 2 balls on the pitch. Doesn't happen very often. The ball boys and ball girls doing a really good job as ever. Good work by Hong. He's pushed off it in the end, so a free hit will go to Korea round about the 23-metre line. Swept in. Chance here close to goal, and Enrique was there just as well for Spain that he was. Korea have the ball back. It's Shul Kim feeds it down the touchline for Yong Ho Seo. Rebus picking up Seo. Ball flashed across the face of goal. Kiko Cortez was getting across there quickly. Power of that Cortez, you see, just skipping across his goal line. Well, Amat sets off on a solo. Just seems to glide across the surface. Chance. Oh, another wonderful goal. Amat, the goal scorer. But that one was all about the work of Burrell. Really good goal again by Spain, who are playing a very, very cagey game here. And it's too good for the Koreans. Real understanding between the interchange. Just look at some of the quality of this. Lovely ball through there. Burrell whipped it back across. Amat was arriving at the far post. And you don't give Amat that sort of space in the circle, and an open goal ahead of him. And Burrell was celebrating long before the backboards were rattled there by Amat. He knew what the outcome was going to be. We all did. Amat, his second goal in a couple of minutes here. So 3-0 for Maurits Hendrik's boys. What a difference a day makes. Zhang. So problems for Korea. They shipped 5 yesterday against Spain. And against Australia, rather. And here we are, 3 goals behind already against Spain. And a long, long way to go. Still 7 minutes left in this first half here. Spanish irresistible at the moment. Oliver. There's a stick clouted there by Chul Kim, but play goes on as Spain still in possession of the ball. Really good unobtrusive umpiring, not getting in the way of two sides who clearly want to play hockey here. Enrique. Gaza, back for Enrique again. Spain playing with all the confidence that you get when you're 3 goals to the good. There's some pretty glum faces around this morning, around Holland, with their football team exiting the Euro 2008 tournament last night, but they're hoping the hockey team can put the smile back later on today. Ball out of play. And Korea restart. Again, it wasn't the best of passes, but it's come out now for Chul Kim. Yo is fouled. Free hit. Rolden just having an extra word there for the Spanish defence. Now this is a good position for Korea. Can they make something of it? Ball drilled in and not played onto the stick. Another opportunity comes and goes for Korea. Just played down the wrong line, really. Simple as that. Now Burrell from a deep position. Pressure, chops it past the first defender, goes on a run. Ko was always favourite. Hit in goes in favour of the Iberians. Fabregas losing out there. Another pass ends up on a Spanish stick. One thing Korea have got to get more accurate in the second half is their passing. Looked a pretty desperate lunge that from Cisco Fabregas, but it was legitimate. Such pressure makes a way out to that right hand side to take this hit in. Now he leaves it. There's pressure along the baseline. Well, if Spain could get a fourth before the break, it would add up to a winning lead. Of that we should be convinced. It's at 3-0 there, looking pretty comfortable at the moment. And it would take something rather special from the Koreans to find a way back into this game from here. Something not quite right about the Koreans in this tournament so far. We've not seen them really hit the high spots there. Defences look shaky and a little bit lacking in energy and ideas up front as well. From Spain again, trying to find a way into that Korean circle. Deflection came off the defender's stick. There's Woon Kon-yo getting there in front of the striker. Another good promising attacking position this for Spain with a free hit. Ball drilled in, Fresher took a first time swing at it. It was an air shot really, a Fresher air shot if you like. Korea can't wait for the half-time hoot and get into their change rooms and regroup here. They've been taken apart by clearly G'd up Spanish team, eager to put yesterday's disappointment behind them. Young Hoon Kim, cracked in. No one can meet it. That's more like it though for Korea. There was the passer of the ball for Young Hoon Kim. Now at the other end we've seen Spanish forwards diving in head first at the ball. No such commitment shown there by the Korean front runner. Into the final minute of this first half, then we go. Spain sitting pretty at 3 goals to the good here. And meeting very little opposition. Oh, that's a poor mistake there by Ribas. Late opportunity for Korea, shot comes in and Ribas makes up for his error and got across to block the shot before it could go any further. Still time for Korea to get a goal back before the break. That might give them some hope. The circle. Can Korea win something here? Korean forward looks plaintively towards the umpire, but nothing doing there. Win Kon Yo picks his stick up. Half time then here in Rotterdam, and it's all going the way of that man's team. Maurits Hendricks' Spanish team lead Korea by 3 goals to 0. Well, Hendricks must be delighted with that first half performance. Only halfway through the game, but already Spain looking pretty comfortable here with that 3-goal advantage. They took an early grip through Xabi Ribas's corner goal, and Polomat with a double effort has given us a very convincing scoreline. Kiko Cortez, the Spanish goalkeeper, has been a virtual spectator for long periods in that game, and the team's just leaving their sticks on the team bench and they go off to their dressing rooms to hear the pearls of wisdom from Maurits Hendricks. Well, the crowds have come in to watch this one, must surely have enjoyed it. A high quality performance. But at the interval here, Spain lead Korea by 3 goals to 0.
voor het veld getreden. Gaan van het veld af. Jongelui van het veld af.
Om zulke problemen te helpen oplossen heb je creatieve denkers nodig met andere ideeën, zoals het gebruik van schone aardgas in plaats van olie, om een nieuwe gas-to-liquids brandstof te maken. Ontdek hoe één bedrijf helpt om roetuitstoot van dieselvoertuigen tot wel 40% te verminderen. Bekijk de GTL-film De Lucht Geklaard op shownet.nl/greenmanaging.
Welcome back then to Rotterdam, and what a 35 minutes that was from Spain. Always looking the most eager. They turned on the style and left Korea chasing shadows for long periods of the game. 3-0 at the interval, and it could have been more. Plenty for the spectators to enjoy. We'll look back and enjoy those highlights from a great first half. Xavi Ribas opening the scoring with a well-executed penalty corner. Ribas, the tower of strength normally in defence, but a great exponent at the art of the penalty corner in attack as well. Coe diving to the right, but unable to keep it out. Spain had other chances. Coe that time with a left glove, denying Ribas what would have been a second. And when Spain changed their routine and introduced Santi Fresher, Coe this time diving to his right with his stick did the business. Terrific save there by the big Korean, but for him it could have been a much bigger score. Second goal wasn't long in coming though. And another chance for Eddie Arbos, just flashing it wide of the post when well set up. But some of the Spanish passing was fantastic. And Matt was on hand as Santi Fresher looked to have scored himself, and Matt making absolutely sure pushing it over the line from about a metre in the end. There he is, just taking advantage there and knocking the ball into the empty net. Then Burrell turned the provider for a mat. Again, it was a match showing real commitment, getting there in front of the defender. And that was the third goal. And it looks pretty much easy going from here on for Spain. It's not raining, don't worry, that's just protection against the pitch watering, which is blowing around on a strong breeze here. Sunny day, but also a very breezy one. Very nice essential fashion accessory. There's the story then of the first half. 3-0, really impressive scoreline. 4 corners already for Spain, 0 for Korea. 7 shots on target for Spain, 1 from Korea. And the circle penetrations, strangely enough, favouring Korea there. That's why you should ever get too strung up about statistics. The only statistic that really matters is the top one there, the scoreline. Amazing how many friends you've got when you've got an umbrella. I think the umbrellas can come down now. The pitch watering is just about finished. The Spanish team emerging from their half-time huddle. It's Hendricks looking immaculate in the Sunday suit. I should think there was some pretty tough talking in that Korean camp. They're going to need to have a serious rethink if they're not going to ship a big score here. The coach does not too happy about life, does he? Not the sort of thing you want against an Olympic pool opponent. Less than 2 months away from the first pushback then in Beijing. He looks glum. They don't. That's some of the Argentine team up there. They've had a rather special Sunday morning already, beating Australia by 2-1. Well, let's hope the Koreans can help their coach out of the touch of the glums that he's got at the moment. It's all down to them. He's done his talking now. They need to come out and produce the goods. Koreans have a history of scoring goals. They've scored at least twice in each of their last 6 Champions Trophy matches. So they need to find that sort of form if they're going to plot a way back into this game. But the way it was in the first half, this could be, well, pick a number, 5, 6, depends how eager the Spanish are. Rogue water cannon firing out water over the top at the moment. There it is. The pitch obviously a little too dry for the coach's liking in the circles. Oh, it's party time here in Rotterdam. Not just the cannons, but a handheld hose as well. They're trying to get as much water onto the surface as they possibly can. So this is testing the water tanks here at Rotterdam, but the coaches, you can understand, being very eager to make sure the playing surface is perfect. Nobody wants an injury in this pre-Olympic phase, and a dry pitch can lead to muscle pulls. Hendricks thorough as ever. The safety of his players absolutely paramount, as it must be. Hendricks, recently married, fluent in several languages, but particularly the language of hockey. Well, I think the pitch is now wet enough for everybody's satisfaction, and away we go. Korea playing keep ball at the back. Shell shocks after that 35 minutes of blistering hockey from the Spaniards. They really ripped Korea apart. Nasty one here. This is Jiang. Jong-Gun Jiang. Painful knock here. Caught him on the shoulder blade. Watch it again. Enrique has just turned his back on it. Caught him high up on the shoulder blade. He'll be okay. Have a bruise there in the morning. Interesting to see the reaction of the opposition. Nobody wants to see an injury in hockey, although they're fierce competitors, they're also fellow athletes at the end of the day. Santi Fresher just inquiring about Jiang's fitness. He really is a wonderful ambassador, not just for Spanish hockey, but for hockey in general, Santi Fresher. Delightful young man. Now Jiang takes it down, and Santi Fresher was there very quickly indeed. Big smile for umpire Roel van Aert, who ruled against him. Andy Mayer on the far side, the Scottish umpire, just making sure the Korean is full 5 metres. Crossfield aerial will bounce out of the reach of Polomat. Yo, approaching the halfway line with the ball, picks the pass for Yongbae Kim. Jiang showing no ill effects of that knock to the shoulder blade. Hit into Spain. Stadium still filling up. Many people just coming for the final game of the day. Ko had to be quick there. Eddie Arbos almost in there. Jiang. Yo shaping to throw the aerial, but thought better of it in the end. Possession still with Korea. Spain just happy to sit back. Already, right at the start of the second half, 1 or 2 dry patches starting to show up. So despite that thorough dousing from the water cannons, pitch struggling to retain its moisture. Fabregas runs the ball clear. Here comes Spain, they've got numbers forward. This is Polomat. Matt goes into the circle, shapes the shots, and it's deflected home by the defender. Jiang getting back there, trying to deny the pass through to Santi Fresher. He did that, but all he could do was play the ball into his own net. And because the cross from Matt was in the circle, the goal stands. So that goal will go down to Polomat. You can't have an own goal at hockey. Never really understood why. This was one, if ever there was. Fresher would have got it, I think, but the goal is given to a Matt. So the second half starting just as the first half ended, with Spain on the attack. A little bit lucky there. Jiang will consider himself particularly unlucky. He had to play at the ball, but he couldn't keep it out of his net. So that 3-goal lead is now stretched to 4. And as I said at the interval, if Korea aren't careful, this could turn into a real rout and a severe dent to them psychologically as they prepare to meet Spain again in Beijing. They look really short on confidence, Korea. Pressure again, quickly in. This time Yo can hold him at bay. Jiang trying his luck in attack. He's scored at one end. He'd dearly like to score at the other one. Good ball forward. Arbos holds it up, waits for support. It's another lovely pass. Here goes a Matt again. into the circle. Goalkeepers come out. Amat finds the shot and 4 becomes 5. And you can't take your eyes off this Spanish team in this sort of mood. Amat's running straight through the Korean defence, who are all at sea here. And the Korean coach has got a massive job to do here. It was a lovely ball, but where was the marking? Amat took the goalkeeper on, drifted wide, but still had the confidence to fire the shot into the back of the net. And this is turning into the Amat show here. 4 goals now to him. Again, Zhang was the last man getting back on the line, but he couldn't keep the ball out. Amat, 4 goals, all of them today. Perhaps he should go and buy a lottery ticket while his luck's going his way. So problems coming thick and fast here for Korea. Spain playing in their 18th Champions Trophy. It's 10 more than Korea. Spain currently ranked 4th in the world, 1 ahead of the Koreans. It looks a pretty wide gap at the moment on this sort of showing. Spain not looking like the side that lost yesterday to the Dutch, but different quality of opponent, of course. There's Kang tangling there with Oliver. Wild free hit from Kang. Possession back with the Spanish. High ball over the top, looking for Oliver. Amat off the field at the moment, presumably to save the Koreans further punishment. I think he deserves a rest. Raman Allegre. Yongbae Kim knocks it out at the right hand side. Seo, the captain. Sik Yu. Korea's free hit. Spain backpedaling to the edge of their circle here. Again, Korea's free hit. This time much closer to the circle. Can they find an angle for a pass? Or drilled in, deflected into the sideboards, wide of Cortez's left-hand post. Powerful ball, but no angle there. So nothing going Korea's way. 3-0 at the interval, and already it's 5 now, and Coach Cho slumps a little deeper in his seat there as the problems start to mount. Gaza. Means that Korea now already shipped 10 goals in this Champions Trophy in a little more than a game and a half. That's not impressive. Not what the Koreans are used to. Yesterday at least they could point to the fact they scored 3 goals themselves. Nothing in their account today. Cortez, the Spanish goalkeeper, has been involved in a couple of scrambles, but not much more than that. Might get involved here, and sure, how did that stay out? Andy Mayer wasn't sure either. The umpire just looking up there, making sure that he hadn't missed a trick. Roel van Aert was looking in. Very, very close. We'll need to see that one again to see exactly what happened. Xavi Ribas trying to orchestrate the defence. That came off the foot, and it'll be a penalty corner to Korea. And at last, something for the Korean supporters to shout about. Andy Mayer having a good game. David Allegri wiping the sweat from his brow. Sporting a very fine pair of sideburns. Let's watch that action again. Ball just came off the defender's foot. And here's that scramble. How did that start? I tell you what, it was a very good bit of goalkeeping. Cortes got across there to his right. And he got his stick on the ball. It seemed certain that Korea had to score. Korea prepared. Young-hoon Kim takes the shot on, and Cortes can't keep that one out. He went through the goalkeeper, really. And Korea have a goal. Almost certainly nothing more than a consolation, but at least it's something to smile about. Young-hoon Kim, the goal scorer. Let's watch this again. Cortes, he'll be disappointed not to have kept that one out. He'll be practicing on a regular basis against flicks. No more powerful than that one. But he couldn't keep it out. Garza. Well, that will irritate the Spaniards, who would have wanted to keep a clean sheet if at all possible. Arbos on that wide left-hand side throws it over the top, looking for Oliver, who brings it down. Into the circle he goes, and Oliver was impeded there, and he wins the penalty corner. Well, it's a real goal fest here in Rotterdam. Watch the run again from Oliver. The ball was bouncing, made it difficult for the defender, but just a little bit of interference on the stick as he went through. And Dutch umpire Roel van Aert had no hesitation in awarding Spain this corner. Now options again for Spain, rather more limited perhaps this time. Santi Fresher not on the field, so it looks very much like it'll be a Xavi Ribas moment. Oliver is up there as well. Korea not for the first time breaking the line. Now we're set again. Allegri preparing to push the ball out, and again the Koreans are too quickly away. Can't be long before the umpire produces a card here. Van Aert making his point pretty graphically there. Now here goes the ball. Ribas takes it on. So again, spectacular stuff from the big man. Well, he's let 5 in, but you couldn't say he's had a bad game. He's been at the wrong end of some pretty weak defending. Let's watch that corner again. Ribas. That was a terrific save. It was right against the post, that shot. Very, very much in the corner. And Ko doing very well with that stick. Wonderful reflexes there from the big man. This is better from Korea. Hong plays the ball forward for Lee. Ball coming down too close to both to Kim and to Oliver, so it'll be a free hit to Korea. Yu trying to take on the Spanish defence single-handedly. Good work by Enrique. Hello. Sergio Enrique there. Seems fired up about something. Andy Mayer displaying a full command of the Korean language. A lot of umpiring is about the art of communication. Andy Mayer getting it right there. Came off the attacker's foot, so it'll be a hit out. Free hit now for Spain. Rather wild hit from the back. I see some youngsters in the crowd, a very young one there. Enjoying a suck of the old thumb. It's good to see the stands filling up here. It's been put together at no little expense, this stadium for this tournament. As Jang takes it forward now for Korea, showing far more attacking enterprise since they went 5 goals down. Spain still eager to add to that tally. This is fresher. Pressure penalised.
No.
It's a while, and that's a painful knock there for the Spaniard, and a couple of players going across there to assess the damage. I think the stick has come up. It's Enrique down. Need to have that confirmed. It is indeed Sergio Enrique. The attacker stick is sliding up the defenders there and catching across the knuckles. That's finger-breaking territory, I'm afraid. Hopefully nothing too serious. Sergio Enrique there. Seems okay. Just throws the aerial into the corner, no one on the end of it, but just playing for field position there. Good healthy lunch. Jang. Nice deception there by Jang. Well, we're into the last quarter now. Game really over as a contest. 5-1 Spain lead, and Korea playing a little bit from memory. But they've rediscovered a little bit of pride since falling 5 goals behind. Playing a lot more drive now. Why did they leave it so late? Burrell with those bright red shoes. Shah gets the ball forward for Lee. Lee sets off on a run against Ramon Alegre. Free hit to Korea. Just watching the ball rolling ever closer to that Spanish circle, just bringing the ball back where the offence occurred. Ball played in. Oh, that was a good effort. And that would have been unstoppable had it been on target. That was Nam Yong Lee on the end of the free hit from Yong Bae Kim. Came through a crowd of players. Cortez reacted, but I'm not sure he'd have kept it out if he'd been on target. Oliver. Oh, for Fresher. Just too far ahead of Sandy Fresher. Co-shaped a kick, but I think pulled out in the end. Domsic Co. Wipes a bit of sweat from his brow. He's been a busy man. Had he not been on form, it could well have already been, well, 7 or 8. Maybe even double figures. David Allegri on that left-hand side now. Into the circle he goes. Pulls the ball back. Sandy Fresher going for the shots, and he's bundled off it, and he wins the penalty corner. Such a dangerous player, such a strong player, Sandy Fresher there. Real athlete. There he is, the big number 2. Trying to work the shots, and a little push in the back. Some might say he manufactured it. And Co prepares for a little bit more work here. Hendricks with his back to the action at the moment. Maybe a few words with the players on the bench. Sandy Fresher seems to be the most likely option here. Fresher it is, he shoots, and it's gone in. Good umpiring there. He might have thought about the penalty stroke, but the ball fell for Ramon Allegri, who forced it over the line, and it's goal number 6. There's the goal scorer, Ramon Allegri. I think the defender on the line kept it out with his foot. It would have been a penalty stroke anyway if the umpire correctly holding his whistle and giving Allegri the opportunity. We'll watch it again. Fresher shot all along the deck. Defender with the foot, and Allegri with a follow-up. Really simple goal. Fresher still to get on the goal sheet, but he's been involved in plenty. From Allegri, not a big goal scorer, but so involved at the corners with that hard push from the baseline, a very accurate push out, and then of course he gets himself into the thick of the action, and on that occasion to devastating effect. So any youngsters watching, when if you're given the job of pushing the ball out of the corners, don't think that's the end of it. You've got more work to do. Get yourself into the thick of things. Be amazed what you can pick up. Gaza forward for Arbos. Fresher whips it forward. Burrell not dropping that ball cleanly. Well, but Salah in the action as well now for Spain. So Hendricks able to rest some of his top line players as he finds himself here in easy street. His manager Pablo Negre is sitting alongside him. Well, I'm sure Hendricks is looking for a reaction from his team after yesterday's defeat to the Dutch. He certainly had one today, and it's been an entirely positive experience for the Spaniards. These two teams met last year in the Champions Trophy. It finished as a 2-all draw. 12 months is a long time in hockey. Now here's pressure, straight through the goalkeeper this time, and it's 7. It's just too easy for Spain. Santi Fresher opens his account in this one. And he certainly deserves it for his approach work. Again, the Korean defence all at sea, and nothing the goalkeeper could do this time. He was moving, but Fresher's shot finding the side netting there. Oh, what a scoreline, 7 goals to 1, and we've still got 10 minutes left. Could be quite a long 10 minutes for the Koreans, who would like to be somewhere else right now. David Allegri, clever ball inside, Fabregas. Now, oh, and if Arbos had trapped that, he was in, but he didn't. A day that Dong Sik Ko will want to forget, but a day really where you can't blame the goalkeeper for too many of these. Crunching challenge there. Korea have got the ball. They've got some space here as well. Oh, the pass just behind Seo as he arrived. Away comes Spain again, brimming with confidence now. Burrell leaves it for Oliver. A careless ball. Oliver had time there. Can't be easy playing in that head protector. Must get pretty warm in there as well. Zhang. Now, do Spain have the appetite for more? Already 7 goals to their credit. Fabregas penalised. Korea take the free hit quickly. Chance for a rare attack into that Spanish circle. Yo is denied that opportunity. Fabregas wide for David Allegri, just slows the thing down, waits for support. Burrell alongside him now makes a forward lead. Burrell has taken a couple of defenders with him. Tripped there by Zhang. Zhang just one corner for Korea today. Zhang normally involved at those. Symptomatic of the way things have gone. It's all been about Spain. No real sustained pressure from Korea. Burrell and Cha tangling, both ending up on the deck. Hong. Push in the back. Coming from Juan Fernandez. He's one of the bit part players in Maurits Hendricks' team, from what I've seen. So he's getting some pitch time now. The points from this one already secure. And the problems in the Korean camp, I think, are more severe than a simple look at the scoreline would suggest. Just not happening at the moment. Can't be a happy camp. Allegri going solo. Stick in one hand. Now he goes for the cross. Zhang. Tomorrow a rest day for all 6 teams here in Rotterdam. No hockey to bring you tomorrow. And, I'm sure all the athletes will need a bit of a break. I suspect the Koreans might be going out for a training exercise though. The art of defence might be pretty high on their agenda. Gaza. Just about 5 minutes left then in this game. Burrell plays the ball through the legs of his marker and then has his stick trapped, preventing him making further progress. Looks a good player, Burrell. Interesting that he's got P. Burrell on the back of his shirt. We haven't done it as Jose Francisco Segura Burrell, so where the P comes from, goodness only knows. Ramon Alegre plays the ball back for Xavi Ribas, no problem with his name. Now Gaza. No pressure, no resistance at all coming from the Koreans. Both sides now just playing out for full time. Spain not too worried about getting involved in the 50-50s. Good run by Yo. Almost a good ball into the circle as well, but the Spanish defence were alert to the danger. If anyone thought the Spanish were looking short on firepower without the injured Eddie Tubau, 7 goals against Korea will certainly set the record straight. Good response from Fabregas's team. Ball hammered in and well wide, no one on the end of it. Yongbae Kim, very experienced player for Korea, would have suffered this sort of defeat on too many occasions. Fabregas feeds the ball forward for Burrell, up against Jang. Hit goes in favour of Korea. Spain thought they might have had a free hit there. Yoon against Ramon Alegre. Yoon showing real pace. The foot of Ramon Alegre. Korea bringing up Yongbae Kim from the back. Again, a really packed circle. Yongbae Kim right on the edge of that 5-metre dotted circle. Probably a spare square metre of artificial turf in that Spanish circle here. There's the delivery. And what did that come off? It came off the foot, I think, of the Spaniard. And Korea have a late corner hit with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Advantage there from Yongbae Kim of playing the ball along with the turf at speed, aiming at the left foot. And as you see there, finding it, handling up in the air as well. Only Korea's second corner of the game by my calculations. As Allegre pulls on that less than flattering face mask. Very practical item of equipment rather than a fashion statement. Zhang, number 25, is likely to be utilised here. There he is with the white bandana.
Guys, what can I just ask?
Well, this is rather peculiar because Korea have been doing this all the way through the game. Spain are only defending their second corner.
The Korean team every time.
Nicely put, sir. That's good for the goose. It's good for the Spanish gander. Good shot by Zhang. No celebrations though from the Koreans. It's just a minor irritant really for the Spaniards, but Zhang's corner all along the deck, getting the beating of the better Cortez there. Watch it again. Whipping it low, right into the join of back and sideboards. Cortez a little late getting down. And that'll be the last action. Hyung-Yan Zhang there with the Korean goal, but it was far too little and far too late, and Spain irresistible today. A convincing 7-2 victory for them. Well, Maurits Hendricks will be delighted with the way his team have responded today after yesterday's disappointment against the Dutch. Nothing he could do about the defeat yesterday, and equally today his opposite number, Cho, the Korean coach, found his team sadly outclassed by a team very much on the top of their game. 7-2, a big scoreline then in favour of the Spanish, and that takes them above Australia now on 3 points. So another highly entertaining game here for you from Rotterdam. Well, high fives all round. Polomat there will look back on this game with real personal pleasure. That was the opening goal of the game. That came from Xabi Ribas. At that stage, no clue of what was to come. Polomat opened his account, forcing the ball over the line from a shot come pass from Santi Fresha. Then it was Burrell setting up Amat, and again he made absolutely sure as he slid along the turf. The unfortunate Zhang got on the end of that one, but Amat's shot gave him the hat-trick, and he made it 4 a couple of minutes later when he just drifted wide of the goalkeeper and found the shot into the back of the net. Consolation for Korea through Byung-Hoon Kim from a penalty corner, and then Ramon Allegre got in on the act, flowing up the corner that he had pushed out to force the ball over the line. And then finally Santi Fresha, who'd worked so hard throughout the game, made it 7. And then with the seconds almost all gone, Zhang rattled the back of the net. So Polomat with 4 goals today, the star turn for the Spanish. A really convincing performance from them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that one. Still to come today, we've got the game between the Netherlands and Germany, but I can't promise you 9 goals in that one, but I can promise you a really tense affair. We'll join you back here soon.